Hi, I'm Lynn Markland representing the City of Fenton, and I'd like to thank the Chamber of Commerce for putting on this event. And of course, this event is virtual this year, but it's still going to provide you with the same information as we have in the past. I'm going to do this by department this year, and I'm going to start with the police department. For 2021, we're exploring the process of obtaining agency accreditation, replacement of our current in-car camera system, network system updates, and the upgrade for our live scan fingerprint hardware, which could help identify suspects, ultimately aiding to solving future crimes. We plan to purchase a handheld cellular device capable of identifying suspects on the street via fingerprints who are unwilling to identify themselves, provide false identification on scene. The cost of that equipment is about $3,000. We'll also provide an upgrade to our live scan fingerprint system, and the cost of that will be about $20,000. Our current in-car camera system and infrastructure was purchased in September 2013 for around $50,000, which included camera and building surveillance footage, and that's about 7.5 years old. We're going to be taking a look at that as well as a computer server that stores the information. The live scan upgrade, again, is expected to cost about $20,000, and it's necessary for the fall/winter of 2021. In the building department, currently we have 5 projects scheduled for construction in 2021, which are a Clear Path, which will be built on Fenway Drive. It's an assisted living center. They've had their site plan approved by the Planning Commission, and they'll have about approximately 25 employees and a projected construction cost of $5 million. On Beach Street, Fenton Senior Assisted Living has had their site plan approved for a 28-room addition to their existing facility with an additional 14 employees. That's a $2 million project. The McLaren facility over on Owen Road will add a MRI mobile port to the west side of the existing building, which will increase their employees by about 6, and it's about $100,000 estimated construction cost. We've reviewed several different site plans for the Taco Bell on Owen Road. They're looking to rebuild their current store. I don't know their current time schedule or the cost at this time. On North Alloy Drive, B&M Crane will be building their new office and maintenance building there, 12,000 square feet, at a cost of about $1 million for construction. Currently under construction on Alloy Drive is a new building being constructed by Kemp Brothers out of Madison Heights. They're building a 23,000 square foot building which will provide tenant space for industrial startup. Construction costs are about $1.2 million. Other developments, the city has entered into a purchase agreement with Sterling Development of Troy for the second phase of Orchard Hills. The development company is currently going through their due diligence period prior to the purchase. At purchase, the city will receive just over $600,000 for the property, and the developer will have responsibilities for the infrastructure. There will be about 86 residential lots for construction. Through the pandemic, we have continued to work with developers on several projects, and we continue to do that today. The fire department celebrated its 150th anniversary in 2020. Unfortunately, COVID canceled the celebrations that had been planned by the department. The fire department did receive a donation from the Fenton Rotary for the purchase of one of the sculptures that the DDA had in town. The flame sculpture is now located at the corner of Caroline and Pine Street at the entrance to the fire station parking lot. The department was also able to complete the purchase of a brand new fire engine. The new truck is a 2020 KME, the cost of which is about $620,000, and replaced a 20-year-old truck. We typically keep our frontline apparatuses for a minimum of 20 years. In 2021, we will continue to improve our preparedness and response plans to the coronavirus. The virus has presented many challenges for the department, but they've adapted and will continue to adjust their policies and procedures as needed. The fire department will continue to serve a portion of Tyrone Township, as they have for many years. The contract that Tyrone Township has with the city for fire services is a great example of communities working together. In the city clerk's office, 2020 brought 3 unprecedented elections in the midst of a pandemic. They adapted to quickly changing conditions and developed new ways to handle business. With that in mind, the clerk's office goals for 2021 are continuing to implement ways to better serve the public. In order to do so, one of our primary goals is to increase accessibility to information online, such as the cemetery records. Adding a search tool to the website will allow for easier location of graves and genealogy research, and that will be available 24/7. Another department goal is enhancing digital archiving. In the Department of Public Works, they're going to continue their lead service line replacement program, finish water meter radio reading device purchase and installation, and apply for some grants through EAGLE for drinking water infrastructure grant with intention to replace the remaining galvanized water mains in the city. Also finishing the Shiawassee paving project, that should happen sometime in spring of 2021. Another road project will be Silver Lake Road from the western city limits to Poplar Street, which will receive an asphalt mill and overlay, cost of about $2.5 million, with just over $2 million covered by a federal grant. Continue to explore financing mechanism for local street rehabilitation. As you know, that's been an ongoing discussion. We're also going to utilize Community Foundation grant of Greater Flint to do work in the Franklin D. Adams Park. The improvements there will be about $14,500. We're going to replace the roofing at City Hall, Police Department, and the library. The cost is about $495,000 for those three roofs. We're also planning to bid out the Riverwalk improvements for 2022, and that's pending the final approval of grant funding. We're going to continue in-house to do our catch basin maintenance program, and we're going to enhance the fire department maintenance program, exercise and inspect and repair and update the fire hydrants as needed. We're going to begin water valve maintenance program, making sure that the water main valves are exercised on a regular basis. We're also going to continue crack sealing maintenance programs on streets. We're going to continue and improve hot mix asphalt repair program at various locations throughout the city. Continue painting at Silver Lake Park and Bush Park. That's the pavilions in that area. We're also going to install a new drinking fountain at Silver Lake Park. Picnic table rehab at all the parks. In the DDA, the construction of 111 Leroy Place has continued throughout the pandemic. We've continued to work with them during the project. The building should be completed sometime early this year, and as new businesses move in, it will add to the experience and downtown atmosphere we've been working towards. The DDA has been busy during the pandemic to work with local businesses in the downtown area to find ways for them to expand outdoor dining and outdoor sales for the retail merchants. The Fenton Street Experience was created to help provide an atmosphere where families could feel safe while dining and shopping in the downtown area. In December, the DDA began a gift card program to date that has provided $300,000 to create a $600,000 gift card program to assist businesses in the downtown area. That program has been greatly successful. During spring and summer 2021, the DDA will work to enhance the Fenton Street Experience, likely continue some type of gift card program, and do what we can to promote the local businesses and provide customers with a safe, enjoyable experience. I want to thank the City Council and DDA for approving the programs, and Michael Hart, Pat Lockwood, and Chelsea Mills from Behind Your Design for the work they've done during this difficult time for the downtown area. This has been an unprecedented time in the history of the world. The pandemic has forced us to look for new ways to keep people safe, changes to the way we work, provide public services, and have our public meetings. I'm proud of the way all of the city departments have responded. It's been difficult and constant changing during the year. City employees have continued to work every day under difficult circumstances. Much, if not all, the public has experienced the same changes in their lives. The medical community has been stretched and stressed to the max. Along with those who volunteered to participate in the vaccine trials, those who work in the medical profession are the heroes of the pandemic. I want to thank all of them for what they have done for our community, state, and nation. As we move forward, let's respect the work they have done and what we have all been through together. Get the vaccine at your earliest opportunity. Several members of our fire department and police department have already received their first doses of the vaccine. I'm looking forward to receiving the vaccine when it's my turn. Thank you for the opportunity to share the forecast for 2021.